Hello and welcome back to Hilltop Hooves Hatchery and Homesteading. Today we are planting. We had a heck of a frost last night. Looking at the 10-day forecast, that's the last frost for the year. This is the main plot. This is where I killed my big buck last year. Little mini plot up next to it, and the clover's back there. That clover is actually Whitetail Institute, but this year we're pretty much going with Domain. Domain has a heck of a product. I've found that pretty much whatever you put in domain-wise is going to grow. I have taken all these seeds here, 2 jars of Comeback Kid, 2 radish, 2 turnips, 1 crimson clover, 3 turnips, correction. I saved 1 radish back to plant up by the chicken coops, and Wingman. Basically, this is just a variety of kohlrabi and brassicas, clover, crimson clover, and obviously turnips and radishes. They get relatively big if you plant them earlier in the year. Kind of helps with soil compaction, which if you're anywhere near northern Kentucky, it is pretty much clay, and we've got a lot of rain coming throughout the next 10 days. So we're going to roll the dice and put everything in. This is not a big money operation. I'm going to be spreading it by hand, dragging it with the harrow just to kind of bury it, make good seed soil contact, and the rain's going to do the rest, guys. If you have stalled or thought you couldn't do a food plot, you don't need much. I think that guy there's $150 at Tractor Supply, and you need something to pull it, whether it's a lawnmower, a donkey, whatever it may be, side-by-side tractor. Excuse me. Get it down, get it in the soil, drag it, and wait for the rain. So that's pretty much it. All these jars here, this is what we come up with. If you're any kind of familiar with food plots, or anybody from Domain watching this, I know I am grossly overseeded. The hopes is that the crows and blackbirds and everything we got here in northern Kentucky that likes to stop and eat your seed will focus on these bigger seeds and leave the clover seed. Eventually, that's all going to be clover, you guys. Like I said, the turnip and radish is really just to help break up the soil. If you ever pulled a turnip or radish out, it will create its own pocket in that soil and help loosen it up. So between that and tilling, I know there's a whole till, no-till war. I'm a guy that tills. That could change someday if I get a no-till drill, but for the foreseeable future, I'm not buying a no-till drill.